Welcome to another episode of Carter County Schools Alumni Spotlight. This is the series where we highlight our amazing Carter County alumni and the work and service they are continuing to do right here in their communities. Today, we are so excited to highlight a 2014 graduate from Happy Valley High School, Caleb Perhne. Caleb is now a news anchor and reporter for News Channel 5 WCYB. Caleb shares stories and keeps our community informed every day. Caleb is a true example of where passion, hard work, and dedication can lead. Let's listen to Caleb's story.
Hey, I'm Caleb Perhne. I'm a 2014 graduate of Happy Valley High School and now an anchor and a reporter here at News 5 WCYB. So when did I first realize that I was interested in broadcasting? It was very, very young. My mom then and now is a major news junkie, even more than I am. She subscribed to two local papers growing up, and we watched pretty much every newscast on TV, so much so that I knew the time not by the clock, but by which anchor was on TV at any given time. We actually have pictures somewhere of me touring a TV station at age 3 for my 3rd birthday, so it started very, very young. Now, what led me to pursue a career in the news and eventually become an anchor and reporter here at WCYB? Well, I've always been fascinated by the production of news. As I mentioned, watched the news a lot growing up. Even made a TV news program in my bedroom growing up and sent it to family and friends. I was unsure about whether I wanted to do news or the weather at that time, but ended up job shadowing in high school and ended up deciding that I wanted to go the news path. I really enjoy it because you're always doing something different. Every day is different. Go to new places, learn new things, getting to do deep research to figure out what is the truth about an issue or something. And I love that you get to do a variety of tasks and not just one singular thing. Not only do I write the stories and research the stories, I also shoot the stories, I edit the stories, make the web articles, sometimes get to make graphics for the stories. I like doing all those pieces and getting a variety of tasks. So looking back, how did my time at Carter County Schools help to prepare me for the path I'm on today? I would say that for me, looking back, the memories I have is from the extra stuff I did, the extracurriculars, and not necessarily from the core coursework in class, although obviously that's very important. But it's the times that a teacher or an administrator let me pursue my passions, take it a step further. One that connects directly to this job was my senior year. I did an independent study in multimedia where I got to create a weekly newscast with some friends of mine. Didn't have any of the tools that you see here, the professional stuff that I work with now, but we just had to figure it out. I used my own camera from home, pulled a desk that was being thrown out, discarded in the garbage, cleaned it up. It's like, this will be a good desk for us. The librarian at the time, Ms. Egler, let us use a closet in the library that happened to have the mascot painted on the wall as a background. And I set up some carts with computer screens and free teleprompter software that I found on the internet, whatever we had to do to make things work to do this project. Got to do some video production stuff along the way. I made the DVDs for graduation and homecoming when I was at Happy Valley. Was on the yearbook staff my senior year, and one year I did a computer club where I taught other students about HTML, web coding, those sorts of things, PowerPoints. I also remember my first byline, strangely enough, was at Happy Valley High School. Ms. Keith, English teacher, had me write about the literature fair. She had a literature fair for students each year and had invited the Elizabethton Star, the local paper, to come cover it, but it was kind of short notice, so they didn't really have anyone that they could send. So they said, hey, send us some information about it, take some photos. And as I remember, I thought that my writing and photos would be kind of the basis for their story, but it turned out the Sunday paper had what I had written, almost verbatim, and right there it said, by Caleb Perhne. One of the things that also sticks out to me from high school was the youth leadership program that I did with the Carter County Chamber and students from other schools in the county during, I think, my junior year of high school. Each month or so we would meet with different business leaders, local government officials, and get to interact with them and ask questions. One of the big things toward the end of the year was we went to Nashville for a trip to meet some lawmakers, to meet the governor up at the Capitol. And I distinctly remember we met with a staff member at the Department of Education. And this was during the Common Core era, where that was a big thing in schools. And I don't know, maybe a bit of the tenacity of me as a 16, 17-year-old carries over into my reporting today, because I remember that I just could not stop myself from asking question after question, like, do you really think this Common Core thing's working? You know, I really wanted to get to the bottom of that, and I feel like that's something that sticks with me. I was also in band. The last year I was the drum major, and that's really where I learned to work with a team, the social aspects of working with a team. Because even when you're the drum major and you're in charge, you can't just go up to your friends and say, okay, I'm in charge now, obey me, this is what we're doing. You gotta learn to get people to want to do this together and to have the humility to make that work. Now, what advice would I give students at Carter County Schools right now who are interested in journalism or media one day? Well, specific to this job, number one thing is watch good work and then try to emulate it with the tools that you have now. Watching good work is how I've, even now, improved my craft. I got last year and the year before a producing award for creating some of the newscasts here from the Virginia Association of Broadcasters. And really a lot of the things that I did in those shows that they liked was because I was watching good work from other stations and taking a bit of ideas, going a little bit further with them. Now, my second piece of advice, probably the bigger one, which applies to anybody, not just news and media, is to take charge of your own path, make it happen. Because as I've mentioned here, a lot of the things here that have stuck with me have been things that I did on the side, extra stuff when I was pursuing my passion. I would say it would be easy for you to just do your coursework and focus on trying to get good grades, but it's the extra stuff where you follow your dreams, make something happen now, not just in some mystical future, because the future is not something that just comes one day. It comes as a result of what you do now. So I'd say do it now, don't wait for later.